Is this the end of the world? I don't know what to believe anymore, because I do believe that this is the end of the world. I simply don't know what to think. Did Jesus came back to earth? No, none of that. None of that, it's way more shocking. Did we just had a decent Monday Night Raw? Welcome to the greatest show in wrestling history. Welcome to Greatness of Wrestling Monday Night Raw edition, because the main point of this video is going to be Monday Night Raw, because believe it or not, it was actually decent. I don't believe it, but I saw it. So I don't even know what to think, guys. It wasn't that special, but I believe the promos and segments were absolutely tremendous this Monday Night Raw. Some things were disappointing, and I think none of the matches were actually good. So that's kind of the issue with WWE right now. When they produce good shows, matches are so lacky. You have a couple of tag team matches, couple of fillers, but segments were tremendous. And to me, who is a story-driven WWE viewer, who appreciates stories more than matches, I'm kinda alright with that, but just one main event match would be good. For example, Seth Rollins against some other main eventer. I would appreciate that, it gives more credibility to the show. But the show was actually pretty good, and it opened with Ronda Rousey paying a tribute to Natalia's father who passed away. An absolute legend in the wrestling business. 2018 is sad because we keep on losing so many WWE legends. So many WWE legends. I don't think we ever lost so many WWE superstars in such a short time ever before. Now, the tribute that Ronda Rousey paid was actually tremendous. I appreciate that. No WWE graphic at the beginning of the show can replace what Ronda Rousey said right here. We know that she was trained by Natalia, so it means so much more. It seems like Jim Neidhart was an amazing human being, an amazing wrestler, and an amazing entertainer. He also left great legacy in the WWE, and Natalia is one of the biggest proofs of that. Some people complained that after paying the tribute, they actually did storyline thing, talking about Alexa Bliss, and then Ronda Rousey was attacked by a security. I don't think that's a problem, because at the end of the day, it's still entertainment. So I'm just happy that she was not interrupted in her tribute. Another highlight of Monday Night Raw was Paul Heyman trying to convince Roman Reigns to join him, because he's gonna tell all the tactics. Basically, he wanted Roman Reigns to be a Paul Heyman guy. I gotta tell you, the crowd was really into it. They were chanting yes, and I think it was an unbelievable segment and promo by Paul Heyman. Absolutely tremendous. Now, the thing that I didn't like, which was something that I told you like 2 weeks ago, is that they're going to do this thing. Oh my god, they're not friends anymore. Will Paul Heyman enjoy Roman Reigns? Nope. He was never betrayed by Brock Lesnar. It was all just an act, and you got worked, my man. I knew this is going to happen, but my prediction was SummerSlam, so it happened way earlier than I thought it would. So it was an amazing promo segment, but now all the drama is gone. Just my opinion. It was a good segment. I appreciated that Brock Lesnar actually returned. But why would I watch SummerSlam right now if I know that Roman Reigns is not going to turn heel and Brock Lesnar is already with Paul Heyman? That kinda destroys all the hype for SummerSlam in this match, in my opinion, because I think they should save that for SummerSlam. After Paul Heyman gave papers to Roman Reigns pretty much saying that, do you want to join Paul Heyman or something like that, he pretty much just sprayed him in the eyes and he was blinded. Of course, Brock Lesnar's music hits, he comes into the ring, destroys Roman Reigns while giving the Universal Championship to Paul Heyman, and he left with Paul Heyman as well. Meaning that, yes, they are friends, and now I don't know why we would watch SummerSlam. Hopefully it's another swerve when at the end of the day Paul Heyman still joins Roman Reigns, but don't count on it, it's not going to happen. I think they kinda did that just so people would not boo at SummerSlam, because people would be expecting to see that, and then they will go home disappointed while booing the show. So WWE are kinda smart about it, but the whole idea of them doing that is not smart, so it's confusing. Another tremendous promo was cut by Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler about Seth Rollins. Dolph Ziggler was amazing in this promo. He pretty much said that the fans will turn their back on you, Seth Rollins. I used to be the show off, people used to love it. They are here in the good times, but where the hell were you in the bad times? You turn your back on me. And now I have someone who has his back on me, which is Drew McIntyre, a psychopath. And then they were interrupted by Seth Rollins. And I love this promo as well, where he pretty much teased that Dean Ambrose is coming back. It was pretty obvious because he says that you have a psychopath, well I have a lunatic of my own, and he brought back Dean Ambrose looking like a bushwhacker. The dude is looking jacked though. Dean Ambrose is looking jacked. The physique of this guy is amazing right now. I'm not really into the hair though. I was really expecting Dean Ambrose to return with a hairstyle where he basically doesn't have a lot of hair right here, but you get the point. Gosh, I need to learn English. And I was hoping for a couple of piercings because I was hoping for that heel look. Although I gotta say it still looks great, it looks different, which is always a positive. It's exciting to see Dean Ambrose because we haven't seen him in a while, but if he's not going to turn heel, I don't think anyone will care after 2-3 weeks. This guy needs to be a heel, and at SummerSlam hopefully he is going to join forces with Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. Now this is what I want. This is what I want from all this storyline, this thing. I want to have another big group. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre accomplished a big status in the WWE, and someone joining them kinda makes it into a group. And factions is something that I really miss in the WWE. Nexus, NWO, Evolution. We need something like that back. And I think a mix of Dean Ambrose, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler is absolutely tremendous. This is what we need. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this idea? Yes, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins one-on-one sounds cool and all, but this is something that I would love to see even more. So at SummerSlam you're going to have Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship, while Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose are going to be in the corner. Now let's see what Twitter thinks about Dean Ambrose returning to the WWE. Dean Ambrose, where has the hair gone? And where did the extra muscle come from? You're starting to look like John Cena, and that isn't a good thing. Looking like John Cena is a bad thing? I'd fuck him. How perfect. Dean Ambrose returned the night his wife Renee Young debuts on Raw commentary. Good booking. And by the way, considering the fact that it was first Raw for Renee Young on commentary, I gotta say she did an amazing job. Dean Ambrose has gone full divorce dad. Yeah, Dean Ambrose kinda looks like he was drinking beer and watching TV for the 30 years and beating up his wife or something. That type of dude with his hairstyle, which is a good thing if he's going to be a heel, I think. Kinda. It's not the worst thing that could happen. I mean, seriously, the guy is balding a little. I think they could have went with a better hairstyle. I don't know about that. Seth looks like he just saw boobs for the first time. But what about SmackDown? Raw Go Home show was decent. Will SmackDown Live's Go Home show will be just as good or even better, which is a habit? Well, let's check out what they are teasing for this week's SmackDown Live. WWE has announced the following for tomorrow's SummerSlam Go Home edition of SmackDown. Aiden English versus Andrade San Almas. Not very exciting, to be quite honest with you, I don't give a flying F. The New Day versus Sanity in a 6-man action. Another tag team match and no main event matches? I'm not that into it, and it seems like none of these announcements have AJ Styles or Randy Orton or Jeff Hardy in an actual match. Not that exciting, not that exciting. Okay, WWE Champion AJ Styles addresses Samoa Joe. Hopefully some physical action, hopefully a segment, not just a promo, although I gotta say their promos against each other are absolutely tremendous. AJ Styles has intensity, Samoa Joe is also great on the microphone. It's personal, which is always the best. Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella face off. I don't care, I just hope that Becky Lynch is winning the championship. SmackDown General Manager Paige has promised an opportunity for Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. Sorry, I was just thinking about JBL's tits. So yeah, on paper SmackDown Live doesn't seem that exciting, nothing about Jeff Hardy or Randy Orton, and because of recent Randy Orton's accusations, I don't really think he will be on the show. Which is a bad thing because I think Randy Orton was the most entertaining one right now as a heel. But hopefully it will deliver. It sucks that Randy Orton doesn't have a match at SummerSlam because we know that he probably won't be at SummerSlam right now. So yeah, bad timing, very bad timing. Triple H also tweeted her passion and dedication have gotten her to this historic moment. Tonight Renee Young becomes the first woman to ever call an entire episode of Monday Night Raw. Congratulations, well deserved. Great tweet by Triple H. What I don't understand, was it a one-time thing or she is going to be a weekly commentator? That's something that I really want to find out, but I would put her on SmackDown Live while putting Corey Graves on Raw. So you would have separate, because Corey Graves is working both shows right now. And anyway, that's kinda it for today's episode of Greatness of Wrestling. Hopefully I uploaded this video today, because I have to leave in a couple of hours. Thanks for your support. It's truly an amazing feeling that this show is doing so great right now. There was a time in my YouTube thing where I was struggling to get 8,000 views anymore, but now it's doing so amazing thanks to you guys. So I'm really thankful. Thanks for your support. If you want to support the channel, like, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. As always, the Great One. Peace, love and hugs. It's been a pleasure.